Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. So we're gonna get started on a reading and see what's coming out with the energy. So it's Easter Eve, sorry if that was loud. This deck is heavier, it's bigger, it's really cute. I felt to use my cute fun decks for Easter. I got the Chubby Bunny that I'm gonna be doing a reading with too. So amongst my downtime with our Easter festivities, I'll be doing some readings. So right away, like when I was testing my camera, look at that, Ace of Cups fell in my hands. It flipped off the top. It made me smile. Like, love is really in the air. It really much is. And it's like, you're getting to be like filled with it. Look, confirmation, I'm telling the truth. Ace of Swords. Four of Cups is coming out here. Okay. So you may feel as though there was a missed opportunity at love or at something, but there's definitely something coming in. See, not giving up, this Queen of Wands, taking that action and that passion towards what you desire. Queen of Coins, what's this? Six of Coins. You're going to be getting what's fair, what's just. The Hermit, Seven of Coins. I feel you've been waiting a long time for this. Maybe you were put in isolation, or you were in this period of Hermit. You know, the song that keeps playing to me over and over again is by these two gentlemen. I don't really know what their name is. High Res something. I need to look it up. But the song where they're singing that they found God, it's just been playing over and over and over again. Yeah, High Res and Jordan Mayer. See, and then the last song I was listening to them was like The Promise. Homesick was playing today. Yeah, and it's called Found God. Like, that song has just been standing out to me just so much, and amongst my playlists and stuff, it's like, because in between me being offline, online today, because I was streaming on a hotspot, it was like it kept restarting my playlist, it kept doing different things, but that song just kept, it was really standing out to me today. So there's something about this, right? Like, maybe some of you thought you found love, or like you thought there was some sort of missed opportunity. I mean, I'm feeling it multiple different ways. So however you feel it fitting, but there's definitely something that is coming in for you. This beautiful, yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, timelines are definitely unfolding here. Sorry if this deck is loud. I'm trying to shuffle it quietly. I only have a small space right here. I got a lot of stuff on my desk right now. I'm running out of space, so I'm just gonna freestyle some cards here. Let me see. Ace of Wands. Ooh, baby. We've seen three aces now. I mean, I caught the Ace of Cups. I didn't show it on camera. That's why I was setting it up. But then the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Look at this, the Tower. I see the Devil down here, but then I see the Star as well. See the Devil and Nine of Wands. You had, yeah, look, right next to the Three of Cups and the Death, like the Devil tried to put an ending to some sort of celebration and union. The Devil was putting blockages and obstacles in the way of some sort of union, was trying to put an end to it, but I feel it transformed. The Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. You know, it was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Star. The wish fulfillment's here. You know what this is giving? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody was trapped in a situation. Look at that Emperor slid out with the Eight of Swords. Like, somebody did not give up. Yeah, and there's the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful this is. There's movement here towards love. Okay, so what I was trying to tell you is last night I was watching an episode of Black Mirror. Each episode is something different, right? What was significant last night is the episode was about two that were dating, and they were in some sort of new age. You know, if you know the show, everything's like I forget the type of style show that it does, but it's all like futuristic and stuff. And they were on a dating app, and two of them were on a dating app, and there's only a certain amount of time that they can be on dates or whatever. Like, it's supposed to align you with like the perfect date, so like the computer decides when your time is up, when it's not. Well, anyway, there's these two lovers, right, that they aligned, but it said that their time was up and they had to move on to their next situations. But anyway, they were with the system, like, they were not giving up. The system was kind of working against them, because it's kind of like it was also new. So you know how like they always like generate data and things. So they were trying different situations, almost like testing these two lovers. Like, I feel like they knew the love was there, because the computer like reads everything in you, you know? So like it knew that there was love there, but it was separating them and putting them in other situations with other lovers and things like that. And they just wanted to get back together, but it was like them not giving up that love for one another. Like, I don't want to ruin it for whoever's watching it. I'm not even sure which season I'm in, because we skip around or whatever. I think season 5 we went to with some of these, if you're interested in watching that show. But it was just something very significant. I was like, look at that, like them going against the rules and the game, and you know what I mean? Because to me, like, AI can very much be like the Antichrist to me, you know, because it's dark emotions, but totally taking over control of those entities, right? And we know that AI does that. Just like I say, like, if you're depressed and sad, do not go scrolling on your phone. It's automatically going to read your brain waves, and it's going to align you with depressing and low vibrational things, and align you with things that are your mindset, because that's what 6G is, and they've already been rolling it out for quite some time, especially with Meta and all of that. So yeah, that's why I'm literally like, if you haven't noticed, like, you could be thinking like, oh, I'm going to get into my email, and then all of a sudden there's your email up on your phone, because you're already syncing with your devices. But I'm not going to get too much into that. I'm just saying what's interesting is they were showing me glimpses of Black Mirror last night, where these two that had a lot of love for each other were going against the system, right? And to me, that would kind of represent like the devil, right? And the devil, those dark emotions and entities and archonic energy or whatever, can very much get into anyone and anything that's low vibrational and use them against you. That's why you can have family members, and you can have friends, and all sorts of things kind of get in the way, especially these readings. Like, I kid you not, like, I've went down the rabbit hole with that, where some of my readers that I aligned with, they were getting compromised, and I could see it literally happening, right? Where they would be just on this beautiful energy, and then it's like something would happen. It was like they were hijacked, but it was interesting, because it was some of them didn't realize they were going down that pathway, right? And they thought they were picking up the energy, but it's almost like they were being fine-tuned, right, for some of us. And maybe it had to do with me, because they were picking up on my energy, right? And I constantly have these things come after me, so maybe they were being targeted because of me. And, you know, that's going to make sense to some of you, if you may feel that I've had certain individuals been so beautiful and loving, and then attacks come their way and they can't handle it. And I know that I have to separate myself from them to protect them. I mean, being a chosen one, you know that, we constantly have this protection, and we're fighters. We don't ever, give up, but not everybody's as spiritually strong as we are and has that protection. So sometimes people, they do need to be more careful, are you? But this is what this energy is giving, that and it's significant I'm talking about it this way. Like, maybe for some of you, like, a lover wasn't spiritually protected enough and they were under attack, so a union was at risk here. 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords. That's why, is love enough, right? It's just like, if it's worth fighting for something, then you know that love's enough, right? And sometimes you have those separations and those breaks, and then it's like, if you come back together, you know that it's worth what it's fighting for, right? If it's not out of fear, if you're not going back because you're fearing that, all right, I tried this on my own, you know what I mean? Like, if it's, you're going back for, like, out of love, or if you're going back out of need, okay? And that's okay, because you can trauma bond to people, and if that's what you need to get stronger to get away, you can do that, right? But it allows you to see Oh, what your heart, because sometimes in the moment when you're so mixing with other people's emotions and feelings, you can't always determine and see what's yours, especially if you're very empathic like I am. For the longest time, I was absorbed everybody's energies around me. I didn't even know what my own energies were, right? And I was such a people pleaser and everything that, to me, I never was, you know, Spirit, Source, Divine had to isolate me. I'll show you the Hermit. They had to isolate me just so I could check in and be in my own energy and find my way, right? Maybe some of you, you know, everything I talk about in a reading is significant. 8 of Coins, Sign of Wands. So, and look at that, 4 aces. We've had 4 aces out in just this little 20-minute reading that I've been doing. Oh my gosh. Queen of Coins. Somebody is very abundant. There's forward movement. Yeah, look. Here's the Ace of Swords again. How many times have we seen the 7 of Cups just in the last couple minutes you've been watching me? And somebody definitely has choices. 8 of Cups. Somebody has a choice to walk away. Now, you have to determine where your love lies, where your heart's desire is, okay? Because there could be something that's been keeping you trapped and stuck. Somebody really has choices, I feel, where their heart's desire is. And that's why I say you could be getting the download, the realization that somebody's been keeping you trapped and stuck, and now you're able to set yourself free, because I'm seeing so many abundant cards here in these new beginnings, and the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Coins, wish fulfillment, like this Queen of Wands, taking action, passion, charge, and control. Like somebody definitely has the confidence they need here. Look, with the World to close out cycles, the Moon is here. Things could be getting illuminated for you. Ace of Swords again. You're getting the downloads, the realization, the communication maybe that you needed of what's fair. Wow. There's so much beautiful energy here. 3 of Coins, people that you can build with. 4 of Wands, union of getting spiritual family, soul family, just coming together, collaborations. There's so much beautiful energy here. Like the devil was maybe delayed, but was not able to stop this for sure. Oh my gosh. What is all this? 7 of Swords. See, yeah. With the death. There's the... That's the ending. There, all the lies, deception, betrayal, the sneakiness, like that's done. Anybody that was playing around in dark energy, like they're being exposed to you. Maybe this was you for some of you. Maybe some of you are realizing that you were in the darkness. You were wearing a mask. You were blending in. Like if you're being in that people-pleasing energy. If you were staying in that energy, like I'm good, I'm all right. Like you're staying small or whatever. You're telling yourself you love somebody. You're staying with them. But then you realize, wow, yeah, I trauma bonded. I was in this to get my spiritual strength. I was in this because until I was ready, you were more like a handler for me to prepare me for where I'm going. And that's okay too. And that's something with that episode too, is what you realize is that as they were going through these other relationships and situations, it was building them. It was actually working on their woundings, right? And I'm not going to talk about the ending, but when you start to, that's why I love these episodes, when you piece them together, because they leave you to like figure them out, where you can really think layers upon layers. Like I love things after I watch them, I can sit there and still think about different ways to play it out in the endings or whatever, like what you think. It's like the show checks in, you know what I mean? If you haven't checked out Black Mirror and the show, and it's on Netflix, you definitely should. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm sending love and light to all of you. I'm gonna be doing more readings later. Watch whatever you feel guided to, bye guys.